So Kenny, you got the ultimate setup here. Tell us about this room and how that you're going to make $1 million in this room this
Yes,
year. There's
sir.
no doubt about it.
Yeah, I got the nice setup so I can make $1 million in this room right now. So nah, but we did a build out, man. We had the camera crew come in, put up all the high end cameras. We got the vibe board over here. We got the nice accent wall we did, man. Basically, I built me a comfortable room so that I can really focus in, bro. That I'm just gonna be dialing in on my work, learning, doing my calls, doing my content, everything. I'm literally gonna be doing everything. So everything from now on, man, I'm gonna be, doing it.
It's the war room, man. I'm excited for you. When did you
Yeah.
start making money online?
When I started making money online, I think I started I started like 3 years ago, bro. 3 years ago I started, and it just gradually been growing and growing since then.
And how'd you find your niche and why are you passionate about it?
Yeah, so my niche is credit and funding. So the first thing I did was I tried to get a car and I couldn't get approved in my own name. I had to use my mom's name to try to give me a car. So that was like I'm grown now, and it's like, bro, I gotta use somebody else's name to get a car, and I had to educate myself because I wasn't educated on how this thing worked. I had a 400 credit score, man, and I was just like, I can't do anything with this. I messed it up when I was younger, so I ran into a problem where I was getting older and I'm trying to get things in my own name and I couldn't. So then it was like, all right, I have to take care of this. This thing has to get, taken care of. When I started just Googling it and trying to see things about it, I'm like, all right, I don't understand none of this stuff. Like, what is this stuff? How we use it? So a friend of mine started first. He got into the industry of learning credit repair, and learning how to like get approved for credit cards and things of that nature. So after he learned it, what he did was he got approved for like 25,000, 50,000, and he just came back and taught me the game. So I learned from a friend of mine the initial, entry point of the game. And then once I seen a glimpse of it, I went into like a deep dive learning myself. I'm like, oh man, this is the missing keys that I've been missing in my life that I didn't understand and know that we can leverage and use. So I went into like a deep dive learning, and man, I've been on a deep dive learning ever since that day. Just learning everything about it, getting coaching, getting mentored on it, and just, really, really just mastering it till, like, I can't master it anymore.
That's awesome. And you've
Yeah.
made like a couple of million in the online game in your niche in credit. You've
Yeah.
done really well out of ClickFunnels. You were doing high ticket stuff. You've totally changed your strategy. Now you're doing low ticket and you're on Skool. Tell us about how you ended up on there and why.
I ended up on Skool because a friend of mine, he was on Skool. I synced it. I think I seen like one of his links or something. And then I got to Skool and I'm like, okay. If he's doing that, I can do that. And then at first I didn't start it for a while. And I was like, all right, I see it. I'm just trying to learn about it, look at it and everything like that. But no, somebody had learned about monthly subscription based businesses, period. And I was like, I have to figure out how I can place this in my business some type of how, because it's not in place in my business and I need it. I only was running like my programs for $1,000, $5,000, and I were missing a lot of people who couldn't afford my $1,000 for $5,000 a place for them. And I was like, I have hundreds of people all the time. I can't afford this. I can't afford this. I don't have the funds. So then I'm like, all right, well, where are all these clients going to go? And I was trying to figure out what my monthly subscription was going to be. I wanted it to be a software, which I started that too. I have a software, but some people were like, I don't want the software. I would let her just learn the game too. So what could I do for that? And man, somebody else told me about Skool. I started going on the Skool community. I looked into Sam Ovens too. I started noticing that some of the high level people learned from him. Some people started telling me that. I did a deep dive and just learned about him a little bit first, and then just all about the community. Then I seen like a post in there, somebody that's making like $30,000 a month, something like that, $20,000 a month, $50,000 a month. And I was on YouTube learning everything about it. And then I just started it. I'm like, all right, I'm going to just start now and figure it out later. And I knew that I can get a lot of people in off my influence on, Instagram and YouTube. So I knew it was going to be a cool thing I could be able to do, to be able to, start my own community. But I just trying to learn skill sets to get as many people in as I can.
Why were you so attracted to the monthly recurring revenue? I mean, that's like Netflix. It's like Disney. Everybody's getting in on that game, I guess.
Because I kept hearing from my high level coaches, if you don't have a subscription based business or one continuity in your business, you don't have a business. So I continuously heard that from multiple different higher end coaches. The coaches that charge you $10,000, $15,000, $25,000 one of the main components in their business models were for you to have a monthly subscription based portion in your business. And I never had it, and I didn't know what it was going to be, but I knew I had to create it. And this opportunity for Skool popped up, and I knew it was the perfect opportunity. I knew it and a split of it. I knew it as soon as I started looking into it. I knew it.
That's cool. And it gives you the chance, as you say, to reach more people with a more affordable option. Because, maybe people who want to clean up their credit to start off with and learn the game, as you say, maybe they don't have 5K, maybe they don't have 1K sitting around, whereas you've completely made it totally accessible, which I think is awesome. How did you arrive at your price for your community? That's a lot of question people have inside the Skool Games is like, you know, how much do I charge, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, so my price point, I started at $29 a month. I kind of just decided. It wasn't a thing that triggered me. It wasn't a thing that triggered me like, I should do this amount or I should do that amount. I seen that, I think Ted Carr's I seen was at 50. And I'm like, I thought in my mind that maybe that's a little high for my clients to start my community. The value's there 100%. But I wanted to over deliver for a smaller price so that I can try to get as many people as I can in quickest, with a smaller amount. So what I did was I did start at a smaller amount, was $29 a month. And I just told my clients that if you get in now, this is your incentive because I'm starting my new community, that I'm going to start at this price point. But eventually it's going to go up to $50 a month, $60 a month. So if you don't get in now, that was my urgency. If you don't get in now and lock in at this price per month, you're going to be paying more later on. And then people were like a faster moving when I said that, so it wasn't a super thing that made me trigger to make it 29. I just decided I think this is a good starting point so that I still can get to a point where I want to be, knowing that I started at 30, I can get to 40, I can get to 50 over time, but I don't have to start there. Started at a smaller point. Yep.
Yeah, I think very often you just have to make the decision, don't you? Like instead of just like waiting around, you just got to go for it and see what happens.
That's what I did. I didn't want to wait and think and try to procrastinate or like try to make it perfect. I'm like, I'm going to start here and I work my way up. I'm just going to get it started and get it rolling and, figure the rest out later.
Absolutely, man. So you're killing it. I mean, you're up to 50K a month on Skool and recurring revenue. So you're on your way to achieving your dream. You're currently number 6 in the Skool Games Leaderboard, which is insane. So give us some tactics. Like give us some of your kind of secret sauce. I know we were talking earlier. One of the things you do is you've got this kind of way to encourage people to come into your community. You offer them something really, really valuable. Share that with us.
Yeah. So I learned this model from Russell Brunson. He called it his Mifki. So it's like the most incredible free gift ever to get people in his offers. So me learning that from him, I just thought about what is the best thing that my ideal client wants from me. So in my niche, I run a funding company, right? So people come to me and they get access to money for their businesses. So things that hold them back from being able to get access to $100,000, $200,000 for their business is they don't meet the qualifications on the credit report side. So basically they have bad credit. They're not eligible for $100,000, $200,000. So now my initial thought was, all right, what's the thing that's holding them back? What's the problem? They got bad credit. What is the number one easiest, fastest thing that they can utilize to clean their credit? So I have different, methods that I use to clean credit in a faster way than most people that don't know about. So I decided to make my incredible free gift ever is to, learn how to remove things very fast, and with my specific methods that I usually don't give out unless they get into my higher tier program. But I decided for the Skool to grow my community fast is to give them as this gift for free. So I was like, all right, the number one thing they want, package it up and offer it as a free gift if they join the community. Now, only if they join the community now, they can get this gift. They can't get this gift nowhere else unless they join the community. So make the free gift the most valuablest thing. And I think that's what's been getting people to join so fast. It's like a no-brainer. I'm making it a no-brainer. Like, for example, I was thinking about, I thought about it, I didn't do it. But for instance, people love one-on-ones, right? People love, they will love to talk to a coach one-on-one, but it's always a high price when you talk to one-on-one. I was almost thinking for Skool Games is if you join my community, you get a 30-minute call with me one-on-one for free as a free gift. That would be a good incentive for a client to want to join, because I talk to you, you're a 7-figure earner one-on-one for free if I join the community. Oh man, I thought about it. I didn't do it, but I'm giving y'all an example of what you could do to be like, people will join now, because people will pay a lot of money for me to do that, regardless of the $30 a month. But to get people to really join, you got to give that a sense of gift. I believe is a cool way to get people in. So that was my way of really drilling my community up fast.
That's cool. Well, you saved yourself 1,400 free coaching calls, so it was probably a good move.
That wasn't the smartest idea, but I thought about it. You know what I mean?
It's good. I mean, if you're like a 999 group or something like that, I mean, everything's on the table. That's what I like about Skool. It's like you can offer anything you want, and as long as it's valuable, people will come. I love the fact that you offer the super valuable fast acting painkiller. And then they come inside the community. They're like, oh, it's kind of cool in here. Like, I like the content. I like the community. There's just some other cool things in there. So you're getting them in through the door, and then you're kind of getting them to stay for the community. But that might not be the thing that gets them in there. Yeah.
So, my content is valuable in there to where once they see the rest of the stuff in here too, it's kind of like, I don't want to leave here. I don't want to get away from, this environment too. So I got that initial mindset on it as well.
So the other thing that you're doing that's a little bit different and is super valuable is you don't send your traffic to the Skool About page. Tell us why.
Yeah, I don't send my clients to the About page. The first week, I sent everybody to my About page. So I made the school. I'm like, all right, the cool video going to get to the people about the program, and they're going to be able to join. And I was like, okay, cool, let's get it. So I made some posts on social media. I'm sending traffic to my school page. And I noticed that the views on my video, I can see them off of what platform I use, is Vimeo or something. But I can see the views, and it was like 500 people viewed my video, but only like 20 something people joined. And I was like, whoa, wait, this is a problem here for me, specific, just me personally. I'm like, what about all those leads? What about all those leads that seen this video? Where are they at? And how could I contact them? And I couldn't. So I stopped right there. I stopped promoting my group, and I went to go create a landing page. So I told my team, let's create a landing page to capture their information first and then send them to the school page. So I made sure, I even put a video on there as well. So I actually put the same video that I put on my About page on the landing page to collect their phone number, name and email first. Before they get to the About page. So now all the traffic I'm sending, if I get those 500 people now, at least I got their information, so that now when they go on the About page, if they don't buy, I can market to them later via email and text. So I've been emailing and texting all the people who don't sign up for my group every day that they don't sign up. I'm sending them a communication from me to give them a piece of value, to tell them, invite them into the community. Or another thing I've been doing too that's been cool, I'll offer them a different free gift that might excite them. So I placed a lot of different things in my community that's at value, so that I can leverage as a free gift once they get in here on a different marketing promotion. I don't have just one free gift either. When you get in here, I can place different things that's very valuable in my group already as a free gift on a different day. And then it's like sometimes I promote on my social medias that I'm doing a free giveaway. That's been a good one too. I gave away a free mentorship in mine, a free $5,000 mentorship. I've paid car notes in my group. I pay people mortgages and rents in my group.
Nice.
So in order for them to even get in this contest, for them to receive, even validation for this, they got to be in the community too. So I go to my social media. I promote as, hey, I'm paying somebody rent this week in my community. You can get this free gift and the opportunity to get, your rent paid.
Dude, you're just stocking it.
Yeah, so my thing was, just for the school game strategy specifically, is to offer as much value as I can, and offer them as much pieces to the puzzle as I can as an extra bonus in this group to get them in fast. Like, I don't want them to think about it. I want it to be so valuable that they can't even say no to it.
Yeah.
So that's been my strategy to get people in.
Dude, it's why you're number 6 on the leaderboards. It's why you're going to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
It's so smart, man. So smart.
Yeah.
And do you have any sort of like ascension offers right now? Like what I mean is, are you trying to upsell anyone inside your community the bigger ticket stuff, or are you only focused on building the paid community? Like, have you kind of forgotten about the other aspects of your business to go all in on this, or how you navigating that?
Yeah, so I do offer higher tier programs. So I got a $5,000 program that I send people up to. In a cool way, I have in the classroom, I have a portion that shows them a upgraded portion. So I have a video that explains to them, this is the upgraded mentorship. You can book a call with us if you want to be more hands-on. So I give them the option to get more hands-on mentorship with us for our 5K program. I got it in my link too. So like options on Skool to put your links in there. A cool link I got in there is to book a call to upgrade. I also have a video in the classroom, like a VSL type of video that explains to them what's in the 5K, how can we help them, what type of more hands-on work can we do with them. In our video, it's called in my classroom as an upgraded video for upgraded mentorship. And this people snooping through people snoop through your classrooms and learn everything. Let's also give them that option, to be able to actually get into your higher tier program 100%. And then it's certain things that I speak on in my community that they ask about, and I say that's in my higher tier program. So they know that it's things that they haven't got access to that they see me do now, and probably like on social media, and they ask me about it in the community, and I say, hey, that's more so in our upgraded community and a more hands-on community.
Very cool. Very, very cool. What's been the most surprising thing about running your community so far?
Yeah, the most surprising thing about running my community is how much that I got it to my monthly reoccurring to. I wasn't expecting that my monthly reoccurring get to $50,000.
The close up hero shot.
Yeah, man. I really wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting my community to get to $50,000 a month in 2 months, bro. Like that wasn't my expect. Do you know what my expectation was, bro? I think my expectation was like I could get to like 20 in like 2 months. My expectation was like I could get to like $10,000 a month the first month, $20,000 a month that second month. Bro, my stuff is at $50,000 a month. What is that? $600,000 a year?
Yes, sir.
That's a $500,000 business that I implemented in my business that it's been 60 days to create. That's amazing, bro. Like seriously, that's amazing. So being as though I was able to do that, that's shocking to me. That's shocking. And how fast I was able to do it, that's shocking.
Yeah. And picture this, right? You go to Vegas, you meet Hermosi, you hang out with the other winners, and then you go home, and then the $50,000 just comes into your bank yet again.
Oh man, yeah, bro. That's why I said it's surprising and shocking because you're right. It's literally like that, and just the more I optimize, the more I get better at getting people in, the more I get more strategies that I'm seeing other people doing it at a high level. I implement those. I haven't ran ads and like, bro, it's just the sky's the limit with it. And I see the light at the end of the tunnel with this about how this is going to change the trajectory of my business. And it's helpful to the ascension. It's helping my higher ticket offer because people are getting to know me, like me, and trust me and know my information is good at a lower tier now. And now they understand why they should pay a higher amount to get more hands-on help from me. And it's just like, I feel like it's just the perfectest business model for mine. Like I feel like it's the best business model that I could have implemented in my business.
100%. And I think it's something that Alex said in the Skool Games onboard series.
Yeah.
Where it's like, everybody wins. If you don't make it to Vegas, if you don't win the Skool Games the first month, it's like, congratulations, you've built a successful recurring revenue model. Do you know what I mean? It's like, no one's going to go crying here. It's like, it's a great opportunity.
Yeah. I believe so. Even the just seeing the whole software and seeing, the gamification that they put into it, giving me ideas. So I'm learning through this process too. I'm learning a lot, just from peers, people in the community, people owning the software, with Sam and Alex Mosey and stuff like that. Looking forward to, winning that. It's tapping with those in Vegas, but I'm just learning too, for the people that's ahead of me. I be reading, bro. I be looking, I'm just looking at what's going on, things, and I'm like, man, some of these things are clicking in my head now to what I should be doing, what I should be implementing, things I can tweak, things like that. So I love it, man. It's dope.
Awesome, dude. Final question. What advice would you give to someone who's just started their Skool community? Any best practices or tips other than what you've already shared?
I would say to be triple the amount of consistency you were before on social media. So I post 3 to 4 times a day on my actual page on Instagram. I post on all social medias, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram every single day. I think a lot of people slack on, these are free platforms that have billions of people that you can promote your products to or give value to, or, to try to get them into your community. And we don't use it enough. I feel like people are scared to promote their business, like drill promote their business, which is probably not everyone's model of doing it. But me specifically, I promote my business every single day, 7 days a week, Monday through Monday, 3 times a day, 10 times a day on my story. And I feel like people will get more people in if they people, they will be more aggressive with their marketing, maybe, and then go at, build your lists. Build your list is big. So I believe mine's growing the fastest because I had a list, a nice list built, and I use it. I send consistent emails. I send consistent texts. It costs me money, but it makes me money on the back end. So I don't think about the front end money. I think about the back end money. And, my main strategy, though, is just social media, the free platforms, and to, giving value and then leaving call to action, leading them to your community, and then those free gifts. Yeah.
Awesome. Ken, I really appreciate it. Thanks for everything you shared.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you, man. Nice meeting you, bro.